You.
Good. What's your name?
Mariana.
Mariana. Can I call you Mariana?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. You can call me Andrew.
Okay.
And how was it getting into the office? Did you find it okay?
Yeah, it was kind of confusing. I was confused between two of the offices, but then I found it.
Yeah.
It was okay.
You have to go down to the lobby, and then it has like, people get
Yeah.
confused there all the time. Yeah. So how have things been going the past week? Things been pretty good.
All right. Yeah, pretty good. Doing live.
Doing live.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, before we get started, I'm just going to kind of let you know a little bit of the procedure. Everything that you say here is totally confidential, unless, of course, you say something that's going to be harmful to you or somebody else. Then I'm legally obligated to report it.
Okay.
Other than that, nothing that you say will leave this place. And so we're going to go over a little bit of kind of what brought you in here today, and then we'll talk about seeing plans for the future.
Okay.
So just tell me a little bit, kind of like, what is it that brought you here?
Well, I feel a lot of pressure at home and at school. I am in high school right now, but I'm a senior, so my parents are pushing me to do really well so I can get into a good college and make a lot of money. And also at school too, my teachers are always telling me that I need to get good grades, and I do, but it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I can imagine. Your senior year, you want to make everything right. You don't want to disappoint anybody. I can imagine that would be really pressureful. So, what kind of you describe to me the kind of feelings that you're having about this?
Stress and anxiety, and some sadness that I feel like I'm not living up to my potential or what they think is my potential.
Okay, now when you say that, what is that just like a continual thing that you're constantly feeling? Is it something that happens every so often? How does that work?
Off and on. When something good happens, I'll feel happy and like I accomplished something.
Okay, now something good, what is that?
Like if I ace that test that I was studying a week for.
Okay.
Or if I get an award that I really wanted.
Well, so if those things are happening, I can see that you're pretty good at school then.
Yeah, I am. I'm great at school.
That's awesome. It's very good, very good. So if you're doing well in school, then when are you having these moments of stress?
Well, even when I do get good grades and my parents get on my back, that's pretty stressful.
When you say on your back, what do you mean? What does that mean for you?
They look at my report card. They say that's all you can get. If I get an A-, then it has to be an A. Or if it was a 95%, why was it 95? What did I miss? Go back and fix it. And
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be stressful to have to feel that pressure to be perfect all the time in school. So I'm gonna ask you a really strange question here, real quick.
Okay.
All right. So let's say you go home and you go to sleep and everything's quiet in the house, and a miracle happens. But you're asleep, so you don't know that the miracle happened.
Okay.
All the problems that brought you in here today are gone. When you wake up, how would you know that the miracle had happened? What would you notice that's different?
It's all fixed.
It's all fixed.
All fixed. And I wake up. My parents would probably say, do well in school, have fun. And then I would go to school, and people would be supportive of me. And not that they aren't, but the stress wouldn't be there. And I would feel like I could hang out with my friends instead of doing homework. And then I would come home and my parents would ask how my day was instead of saying, how well did you do on your quiz today, or every single time.
So what would your parents notice about you that would make them not want to ask you how you're doing in school and rather how your day was?
Maybe more confidence in what I do and my work.
More confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there times that I guess you feel that you have kind of that confidence?
Sometimes I'll come home with a really good grade, and then they'll say, well, why didn't you do better? And I'll tell them, well, I tried my best. I studied really, really hard. And if I stand up for myself, sometimes they'll back off.
Well, I really, really like that. And I think for our next session, I think we should meet again. And for our next session, I want to build on that. All right, and figure out some more things that we can do to make you feel more confident.
All right.
So how about next Thursday? Does that work for you?
Sounds good to me.
All right, good to meet you.
You too.